EA just released two new amazing evolutions, Rare Defender Upgrade and Trequartista Time. Stay till the end to know the best players to evolve in each of these amazing paid evolutions. Okay, boys, back in with another evolution guide. A little late on this one, but I have to get it out. I'm posting evolution guides in every single one, so let's get into it. So we've got a couple amazing evolutions in here, especially the Rare Defender Upgrade. It's been out for a few days now, so most of you might know the best players for this, but if you don't, I'm glad, because I'm definitely going to tell you who they are. And Trequartista Time, that just came out yesterday or today, depending on when I actually upload this video, but this is another pretty solid one. There's a few players in it that work very well for it, but we'll hop into the requirements and upgrades for the Rare Defender Upgrade first, just to take a look at it. So as you can see, the requirements need a 83 max pace, max 87 overall, a min of 61 defending, a max of 85 defending, and 0 playstyle pluses. Pretty solid requirements, not a whole ton of them, so you're going to have a lot of players that are going to be able to fit in this very nicely. And the upgrades you get on this are so good. You get the intercept playstyle plus, which is already super solid, plus 2 overall. The defensive work rates set to high, plus 3 pace, plus 4 physicality, plus 4 defending, plus 3 passing, and plus 3 dribbling. It is going to set you back 150k or 750 FC points, which might be a little steep. Excuse me, it might be a little steep, but I think you're paying for that playstyle plus, honestly. It seems like that playstyle plus is really solid. It's the one Kante has, and yeah, you're definitely going to be paying for that awesome playstyle. Plus, the other upgrades you get are very nice as well. Now, the Trequartista Time evolution that's just come out is very solid, and there's some very good players you can use in this as well. They have to have the striker position, a max of 90 pace, a max of 86 shooting, a max of 84 dribbling, cannot have a playstyle plus, a max of 78 passing, and a max of 8 playstyles. This has a few more restrictions, but trust me, there are still some amazing players you can throw into this. Their upgrades include having the tiki-taka playstyle plus, which is already so good. They also get the pinged pass playstyle, which is another solid playstyle that is used in a lot of good players. 11 passing, which is insane. You're gonna have strikers that can not only shoot but can pass the ball amazingly. That's what's so good about this evolution. You get plus 2 shooting as well, plus 3 overall, 2 pace, 3 physicality, and 3 dribbling. This is such a good and unique evolution. Usually you're seeing strikers get a lot of pace and a lot of shooting related playstyles or playstyle pluses into their card, but this one puts them in with a nice passing one. So you're going to see some strikers that might even be able to be thrown on the wing that are hugely going to benefit from this. Also, this is a 75k evolution or 350 FC points, which I don't think is too bad. It's not too expensive. A lot of people are going to be able to afford this. But let's get into the players that you should use in both of these evolutions. I think we'll start off with Rare Defender Upgrade. Now, there's some absolutely amazing ones in this evolution. First one I'll start off with is Nkunku. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you put him in a Rare Defender Upgrade that gives him the intercept playstyle plus? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with you. This is one I've seen a lot of people recommend, but I don't really understand. There's definitely going to be evolutions that Nkunku is going to be able to play in that you're going to want to save him for, because once you throw a player into an evolution, you're never going to be able to use them in another evolution again. So if you are a little impatient and maybe want to use this absolutely cracked Nkunku with 5-star skills and 91 dribbling along with 85 pace, 86 passing, and 81 shooting, then feel free to, by all means. However, what I'm going to say is maybe hold off on using him on this one, because although he is good, he's going to have better evolutions that suit his card better. Next up, I've got David Alaba. This guy looks like an absolute demon in this evolution. If you have a La Liga squad with Real Madrid players, he's going to fit right in absolutely beautifully, and he's going to have an insane card. 82 pace, 86 passing, which is amazing for a center back / left back, depending on where you want to throw him. 83 dribbling, 89 defending, and 81 physical, along with all of the playstyles he's got. He's got the dead ball playstyle, which is very, very solid, the anticipate one, and obviously the intercept playstyle plus. Another really solid evolution here, and definitely one I would recommend if you've got a La Liga team. Next is Kim Min-jae. Use this one if you've got a Bundesliga squad, because he ends up having some very, very solid attributes here. I used his gold card when the game first came out, and I think he was really, really good. But with these extra stat boosts, 83 pace, 89 defending, and 88 physical, which is just absurd, he's going to really dominate the pitch, especially with all of the playstyles he's already got. Obviously, he gets that intercept playstyle plus, along with slide tackle, aerial, and I forget the name of this one, but it's for heading. It's a good card. It's a very, very solid card if using a Bundesliga team. Next up, I've got Declan Rice. If you're looking for that CDM / center mid who's going to be a little more defensive in the Prem, look no further than Rice. He's got some very nice stats, including 87 physical, 87 defending, 80 dribbling, which is very solid for a CDM, although only 74 pace. But throwing a shadow on him could help him out a lot in that regard. Plus, he's got some nice playstyles to go along with him. He's got that long ball pass playstyle, which I've seen a lot of people say is super, super broken. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to have to agree with them. Just the regular Trent is so, so good with that playstyle plus. Plus, he's got block and press proven, which are all very solid playstyles. Yeah, good card if you're looking for a Arsenal / Prem player. Another awesome center back option is Bremer. I mean, he just ends up having some crazy stats when this is all said and done. 83 pace, 89 defending, 87 physical. If you're looking for that Serie A center back option, definitely choose him. Also, being on Juve and being Brazilian, he's going to be able to link up with some very, very good players. He's another guy who also has some solid playstyles to go with him if the website wanted to load. There we go. Similar to Kim Min-jae, he's got the 2 heading ones along with bruiser and block. Obviously with the intercept playstyle plus. Another good center back option if you're looking for someone in Serie A. If you're not looking for a center back though, and perhaps looking for a fullback, look no further than Joao Cancelo. This guy looks so, so good on this evolution. His Barca card is going to be the one that is more popular to get. However, this is such a good card no matter what league you put him in. 84 pace, 88 passing, 87 dribbling, 84 defending, and 76 physical. He is so, so good, along with the 4-star that he also has in his arsenal. Very, very solid. Look at all the play styles he has access to as well. Got obviously the intercept plus, Trivela, first touch, whipped crosses, flare, technical block. I mean, he can do it all. Absolutely do it all. This is such a solid, solid option. Might be one of the meta options. However, the last 2 or 3, I think, are the ones I'm going to save for the best possible option in Rare Defender upgrade. Let's keep going though, because there's still a few more that I think are pretty good. One I had to throw in here was Rabiot. I mean, this card looks crazy. Just barely misses out on Hullet Gang and has some fantastic, fantastic stats here. 81 pace, 76 shooting. That's the only stat that's below 80 here. 83 passing, 83 dribbling, 86 defending, and 88 physical, along with already the solid playstyles that he's got, the 2 heading ones, first touch, and the intercept playstyle plus. Another very solid option in the midfield. Might be one of the better ones in the midfield for this. If you're looking for a more well-rounded, maybe slightly more defensive option, it's Benasser, another Serie A option. Might not be the best for Cam being Algerian. However, he's on Milan, so if you can't link him up with any Milan players, you're not doing a Serie A team right. He's got 4-star skills as well, can play CDM, center mid, and Cam, and has some fantastic stats with this evolution. 83 pace, 72 shooting, which is also the only one below 80 rated here. 84 passing, 89 dribbling, 83 defending, and 82 physical. This is such a good evolution option here. Unfortunately, only has the ping pass playstyle here, but Again, with this intercept playstyle plus, it's going to be so good. This might be the better Serie A option between him and Rabiot. But now I'm going to move into what I think are the best meta options in this evolution. So definitely stay tuned because we've got some absolute bangers in here. First one I'll start off with is Emre Can. I mean, guys, this is an absolutely disgusting CDM or center back. Depends on whatever you want to throw him in because he's going to do it all. He's going to do it very well. Look at these stats. 82 pace, 78 shooting, 80 passing, 82 dribbling, 86 defending, and 91 physical. I mean, this is insane. Doesn't matter if you throw him CDM or center back, he's gonna do so well. Maybe potentially would recommend center back just because of the 3-star skills, but he also has some fantastic playstyles available to him. Obviously gets that intercept playstyle plus, but also has slide tackle, aerial, incisive pass, press proven, long ball pass, and bruiser. I mean, guys, this is just an insane option here for this evolution. Might be the best center back option / CDM option in this whole evolution. However, there's another amazing center back in this evolution that's in the Prem, and it's gotta go to William Saliba. Everybody was using this card on release because it was so good right at the gate, but with this evolution, he becomes a menace at center back. 85 pace, 88 defending, and 86 physical. Definitely the best Prem option in my eyes, as well as having some amazing playstyles to help him out as a center back. Jockey, Anticipate, and the one I forgot the name of again, but with some fantastic playstyles and fantastic stats, this is probably the best center back option in the Prem, and has some great links being from Arsenal and being French, so he's going to help you in other leagues as well, just being from France. But this one I think is the best option in this evolution, and it's gotta go to Leon Goretzka. He's a whole gang freaking center mid in an evolution. I mean, that's ridiculous to me. That seems absolutely ridiculous. 81 pace, 81 shooting, 84 passing, 86 dribbling, 84 defense, and 90 physical. This guy can do it all. He can do everything and anything. High work rate, so he's going to be running up and down the pitch, and he's got some fantastic playstyles, one of them being power shot, which you're not going to see on any of the other evolutions in this particular one. Along with the intercept playstyle plus, the aerial and the bruiser playstyles, he's going to be a menace if you're using a Bundesliga team. Definitely recommend Goretzka in this evolution because he's going to be absolutely insane. You can throw him at center mid or CDM, doesn't matter. This guy's a freaking menace in this Evo. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the new one, Trequartista Time, which has some also very solid evolution paths. Let's take a look at the first few. First one I'm starting off with is Jonathan Bruns. I think this is Haaland's cousin. It just came out with the new Dynasties promo that was pretty cool. And this one is a pretty solid evolution path, because you get some absolutely insane stats in this. 92 pace, 84 shooting, 86 passing, 87 dribbling, and 93 physical. I mean, he has some crazy stats, crazy stuff here, and has a few very solid playstyles in his arsenal. Obviously, he gets the tiki-taka playstyle plus, along with power shots, incisive pass, which he gets in the evolution, along with 2 playstyles that are going to make him so solid at heading. Obviously, the downside being he's in the Belgian league, so it's going to be very hard to get him on chem. However, if you've got that Beats Haaland card, which is so good, along with maybe some icons of some sort, he's going to fit into the squad with some good chem and some very good stats. Next up, I've got Ajibade, which is a really good option as well, because she plays striker, center forward, and left wing. I think a lot of the playstyles that these players are getting, it might be good, but they might not benefit a ton being a striker. Obviously, the striker's job is to shoot and score. However, center forward and left wing are good positions that can use this to their advantage. She has some fantastic stats and playstyles to back her up. 90 pace, 85 shooting, 87 dribbling, and 81 passing. She gets 4-star, 4-star as well, which is very solid. Not a lot of these players have 4-star skills or a 4-star weak foot. Playing on Atletico Madrid, you're going to be able to link her up into La Liga, no problem. Being in Liga F, she can link up with some very, very solid players. And look at all of the playstyles she has. She's got Quick Step, Rapid, Trickster, Relentless, and Flare, along with Incisive Pass and Tiki Taka, which you get in the Evo. Such a solid option here if you're willing to maybe play her slightly off chem, just being she's Nigerian and there's not a whole ton of amazing Nigerians in the game. Definitely go for her. Definitely go for it if you're using her in the proper league chem. Next up, I've got Akpom, who's actually in the Squad Foundations card getting put into this Evo. And he has some very solid stats when all is said and done in this. 92 pace, 87 shooting, 85 dribbling, and 89 physical, along with getting that plus 11 boost to put him up to 78 passing. That was the main stat that was missing out on this card. Can play center forward and cam, so he's going to be very, very solid throwing him in at cam to use these passing playstyles, along with his pace, which is fantastic. Also has access to the technical playstyle. That's the only one he actually has access to on his card, but this is very solid. Only downside is in the Eredivisie. If you do have a few cards that are in that league, he's going to definitely benefit to that chem, but he's also English, so if you have a lot of English players in your team, maybe you've got a Brexit team, definitely consider him because he's pretty solid. 3-star, 3-star, so it might not be the best option, but pretty solid fun one. The last fun one I've got in this, and trust me, I know how this looks, it's gotta go shout out Danny Aarons to Silas, because bro, trust me, when I show you this, you'll understand why I'm throwing this in here. First of all, he's one of the only players that are going to have 5-star skills in this Evo. So if you're an absolute stickler for skills in this game, definitely go for him because he's got 5-star. It's the only player you're going to have in this that has that. Second of all, you're going to have to throw him into the power shooter before into Trequartista Time. So if you don't have the coins or the FC points and you don't just feel like doing all of those challenges, then just skip this because it's not going to apply to you. But before I read off the stats, which are still decent considering he was a silver card, let's take a look at the playstyles. Look at this playstyle chart he's got. So he's got the Tiki Taka playstyle plus, which he already had, okay? He has the technical playstyle, trickster playstyle, quick step, acrobatic, power shooter, incisive pass, flare, and first touch. That's 9, count them, 9 playstyles in this evolution. And it's absolutely insane. He can go striker, right mid, or right wing, and has 92 pace and 85 dribbling. Obviously, the shooting and the passing might not be where you want it to be, but with the playstyles he has alone, this is an amazing right wing if you've got a Bundesliga team. If you don't have a Bundesliga team, maybe don't use him because he's going to be hard to get on chem, being from Congo as well. But trust me, if you love the skills, if you like what you're seeing here, use this because this looks crazy. Now that the fun ones are out of the way, these I think are the best 3 meta cards in this evolution, and they are all absolutely amazing. So let me know in the comments who you're going to use because I'm kind of torn. They all look really good. First one I've got to give to Inform Watkins. This one looks so good, and he's from the Prem, so he's going to be no problem getting on chem for most of you, and his stats look absolutely unbelievable. 92 pace, 87 shooting, 85 passing, 85 dribbling, and 83 physical. Obviously, the only thing he's missing out on is defense, but you don't need defense as a striker, obviously. Look at these stats, man. This is absolutely gorgeous. Plus, already has a few solid playstyles being rapid, relentless, and the chip shot playstyle, which is also pretty decent. But yeah, this is a really good option here if you're looking for a reliable Prem player that it's going to do very well. And he's got the dynamic image, which is always nice to have. Speaking of dynamic images, another amazing Prem option here is Dynamic Duos Awoniyi. This is absolutely amazing, and another player who has some fantastic stats. 89 pace, 88 shooting, 81 passing, 85 dribbling, and 93 physical. It's going to be impossible to get him off the ball. Only 3-star, 3-star, but also has a few other playstyles, including Relentless, Chip Shot, and the header one I keep forgetting. But trust me, this is another really, really good option. Plays on Forest and is Nigerian. But if you've got the Prem Chem in your team, it's going to be no problem to get him on full chemistry. Another really, really solid possibility in this Evo. But the last player, and possibly the best player in this evolution, is Victor Osimhen, playing in the Serie A, another Nigerian player in this Evo, and he just has some amazing stats in this. 92 pace, 88 shooting, 77 passing, 86 dribbling, and 85 physical. Only 3-star skills, but has 4-star weak foots and some very nice play styles along with him. Acrobatic, rapid, chip shot, and again, this play style that apparently everybody has. But another very solid possibility in this evolution. Let me know in the comments who you're going to use. It's definitely between those last 3 there. Osimhen definitely is the standout, being 91 rated, but let me know who you think you're going to be using. That's going to do it for these evolutions, though. Thank you so much for watching. I do evolution guides on every single Evo that EA releases. So if you're looking for that, hit like, hit subscribe, turn the notification bell on in case a new Evo comes out and you want to know who the best players to use are in them. Thanks again, and peace.